Okay, good morning and welcome. We'll have a time of sharing for effective e-learning. Effective e-learning, now that we are in the online classes and e-learning going on from April, I think it will not be stopping so soon, right? We hope that it will stop, but then looks like it will continue for some more time. So when it is continuing for some more time, let's make it more effective and make it more, student-friendly. And we got to do something. I think we know it, but sometimes we don't do it. We know it, but sometimes we don't do. So we need to know what and certain things that we can do to make our e-learning effective. Means it will count for the children. Okay, right. I'm going to ask you a lot of questions, so be ready. First of all, turn your camera on. Okay, first of all, turn your camera on. Because I do not know what practices others have, right? But I know that camera to be on is really, really important. Okay? Camera to be on, because if your camera is off, children cannot see you. And where there is that contact, where is that thing that keeps you in rapport with the children? Where is that? And the children's camera is also off, right? The children's camera is also off. So, and as it is, they are far away. They are not here. They are not here. And imagine this. I'm going to ask you, right? I'm going to ask you. Supposing if Umayma ma'am, you are sitting right now in front. Supposing right now, face to face, right? And it's normal time. It is normal time, it is not virus time, normal time. So, ma'am, I'm saying it is normal time, then I'm asking you, if you sit there like this, how would you feel? If you sit in normal class time, you sit like this with your face covered, how would you feel? Do not feel. And if the teacher is sitting like that, I only remember a class ma'am going around the whole school with this covered for that past 8 years. But in class, she used to put down the veil and teach. Yes or no, ma'am?
Yes.
In class, she put her veil down and taught. I've seen many times. There are many things happening when the children are off camera and you are also off camera. Many things happening. One of my students told me, senior student told me that her brother, it's a fact, that the camera off, the brother has put on the blanket and gone to sleep. He's telling me, and this is happening. And you never know what children are doing when their cameras are off. I understand that Google Meet, some of the cameras cannot be seen. Some videos cannot be seen, okay? But you can ask how many are on. Because if they are not on, you never know what they are doing. Can you tell me what they are doing off the camera? They are sitting there, they are learning, they are sleeping, they are having tea, chai, coffee, or they are just making fun of you. Do you know? You never know. You never know. Please insist on camera on. Otherwise, if camera is not required, Google Meet and Zoom will never put the camera for you. Then only audio is required too. Okay, there are other problems, audio, video. Right now, turn your camera on, and this slide tells us eye contact. Now, if I'm talking to you and I'm looking there, I'm talking to this Ittihad, and I'm looking to the wall, I'm looking there. Is this any use? You must make eye contact with the children. I don't mean you keep staring at the children. I mean, this is my student, I keep staring. I don't mean saying I keep staring at him. No. You have to keep eye contact with the children so that they know that you are keeping an eye on them, attention is on them. Now, if we are put on the camera and we are looking here, there, and somewhere else, it won't work. And if children are not keeping eye contact, you can tell them, hey, some student like Yasin, Adam, this student, come on, where are you looking? I can see sometimes this boy, Adam, for example, looking here, looking there, looking at another computer. He is looking at another computer.
Games.
He's playing games. Are you aware? He's playing games. Catch him. Catch him. Because his eye is somewhere else. I say, Adam, look here. Why? Because that half an hour they need to learn, not wasted time. Eye contact also tells us, teachers, it tells us that students have in their mind a positive relationship with their teachers positively. It impacts their interest and motivation in school, which contributes to the enhancement of their learning process. You know, they will understand that you are keeping, rapport with them. You have a relationship with them, right? With your eye contact. They will also, it impacts their interest. They're also interested. And they will also be motivated to learn, and they will contribute to their learning process with eye contact. When you are talking to somebody, definitely eye contact is required. Keep eye contact. And that's possible when the camera is on. That's possible when your camera is on, right? Eye contact. They will learn looking at your eyes too. So, let's move ahead. I call it discussion. Online learning has been there for past 10, 20 years, right? But next, e-learning, let's call it discussion actually. Main thing that we should be doing is discussion with the children. We should be doing that almost all the time. You see, don't keep lecturing. Oh, we got such a lot of knowledge here, and keep lecturing for the next 35 minutes. I know some of you don't do that, but some of us do. We keep lecturing. That won't be really helpful. Okay? Ask questions. Prepare. If we have prepared, we will ask questions and we will answer questions. They will also ask questions, and it should be a two-way traffic. You know, there should be a two-way traffic. Ask questions. And you know what question is supposed to ask? Look. Ask questions which are not easy to answer. All the time easy to answer, they will be bored. Ask questions which are challenging. Ask questions which are having open-ended answers. It's not that they will answer with yes, no, maybe. Not like that all the time. Critical thinking. You trigger the critical mind and let them think. Let them think, so that they learn. They go deep and learn. Ask critical questions, right? Okay, so you ask them questions which are going to make them, brainstorm. It's not so like that you are all the time lecturing. All right? Now, move on. This is one point I want to share with you. Curiosity. Curiosity. Create that curiosity in the children. Trigger their curiosity. All right? Something curious that will arouse their attention. That will take their attention up. Right? If you are doing something mundane all the time, a bit, all the time, the same old thing, they will not be curious, and their attention will be diverted. Okay? Look. Curious. Trigger their curiosity. Okay? When you give learners something to be curious about, you increase their interest and their engagement level. They will be interested. Something they need to find out. Something that they can capture their attention. And you choose some very good visuals. Visuals which are related to your chapter. Choose some good ones. Capture their attention. Create some environment that stimulates their curiosity. That they look up, and their ears are pricked up to listen. Okay? And with this thought-provoking questions. Yeah? Thought-provoking questions and challenging activities. You give them easy activities, they will say easy, and they will do it. Do something that will keep them engaged. Some thought-provoking questions. Okay? Like for example, in science, you may ask some question I put up. What if the Earth stopped rotating? Now these questions will make them think. Earth is rotating from the time it was created, But what if the earth stopped rotating? These questions, they just pick them like a needle. Okay? They just jump up. Or they ask a question like, if everyone on the earth jumped together at once, these are all science questions, right? Jump together at once, what will happen? Anything will happen to gravity? These questions will make them think. We should ask easy questions, no doubt. There are children who can't think so much, but these questions will make most of them start thinking. Everybody jump at one time. Okay, at 12 p.m. today, everybody will jump in the whole world. How will be? In one place, the whole world, people will jump. These questions trigger their curiosity, and they will start taking part in the lesson that you are presenting. And any kind of exercise that introduces conflict and dilemma. Conflict and dilemma would mean sometimes, in a story which you are reading or your movie that you are watching, if there is no conflict, there's no argument, there's no fight, there's no problem, there's no villain, the movie is not interesting. So when you are putting up your lesson, there's no difficult level, no trouble, everything easy, they will not find that engagement. Something that, this is trouble. Some trouble has come up, something has come up, and then how to solve it? Because Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water, everything fine. Everything fine, fetch a pail. Jack fell down, that is the conflict. In that little story, Jack fell down and broke his crown. That's a conflict, that's a problem in the story, in the 4-line story, right? Jack fell down, broke his crown. And there are other things telling, other verses telling that Jack was able to recover. And there's another verse which we have not learned, but it's given there. Jack recovers quickly. We don't know what happened to Jill. She came tumbling down. But these are things that make them think, no? What happened to Jill? Okay? What happened to Jack? He fell down. Why did he fall down? All these things, we just learn, right? But they never question ourselves. Trigger their curiosity, and they will start picking out what you want to do. Right at the beginning, you can trigger their curiosity. Right at the starter activity is the best place to trigger their curiosity. In the middle also, you can trigger their curiosity, right? So that they are wide awake and not sleeping during our class. The future belongs to the curious. Those who are curious, they are able to hold the future. And those who are not afraid to try, explore, poke at the question, turn everything inside out to learn, the future belongs to them. Curious, Isaac Newton sat down under the apple tree, right? And then when the apple fell on him, he said, okay, thank you, let me eat the apple. He would have said that, no? Thank you, God, apple is so nice and juicy. No, he started thinking. And when he started thinking, that's how the law of gravitation came. Curious why he fell down. Why did it go up? Why did it go left side? Why did it go right side? Isaac Newton thought. We all can think. Make the children think. Why is it happening? What do you think? Ask the children, why do you think this is like this? What do you think will happen? Don't keep on asking questions that are so simple that anybody can answer. Okay, you can answer. But ask questions that challenges there. Our first story. This is our first story, right? Now, what's going on here? Ibtihaj ma'am, what's going on here? They are learning.
Attention, only that
Display.
Yes.
All in attention. Okay. Ramani ma'am, what learning is going on here? What kind of learning?
Screen.
Oh, the screen is also. Okay. This. What kind of learning is going on here? Learning is going on here.
Art class.
Art class, but everybody doesn't have art.
Children have different interests.
Differentiation is going on here.
Yeah.
Differentiation is going on. And at all times, differentiation needs to be done in a class, right? Every child is different. Like every one of you is different here. right? I cannot say you are the same as she. All are different. We have different ways of learning and different ways of taking in knowledge. For children, some of them they like to learn through art and drawing. Some are learning through visuals. Some are learning through just reading. Some are learning through the doing it practical. You have children like that. So accordingly, our lesson plan should be made to cater to the needs of different children. Our lesson plan. And when the lesson plan is like that, then your delivery is like that. Our lesson plan is like that. Our lesson plan directs us. Our lesson plan is our driver. It directs us in the way we should go. And of course, sometimes we do turn a little bit here and there. Every time we can't go exactly like lesson plan, but we do turn a little bit. But it is definitely a map which shows where we should be going, right? And what we should be doing in that period. So, differentiation. See that you have different kind of children. Know them. Let me make it very simple. Know each one of them. I literally say know each one of them. You may not be able to know in that 40 minutes, but a teacher may be able to spend a little bit more time afterwards also. And I don't have time afterwards. Well, you can make time, few minutes for this student, that student in your WhatsApp. Have a little bit of chat with them. What's there? Talk with the parent. You will come to know that child. And when you know that child, you can reach out to him or her.
So
Okay?
can I add one point first?
Sure.
In this differentiation. We are talking, some meetings before also now. We should put that on our mind, yes? But actually, maybe we're writing in our lesson plan, but in our daily life, we are not doing that because we are not making any differentiation for setting the paper. According to ADIC, we should set some different question paper. Second one, we should also helping during exam time. The children who is weak, some not all together, especially the small classes, we should help them to read, yani. But we are not showing any this differentiation.
Okay, I understand that. Differentiation. You and I, when we make paper, we make one paper.
Yes.
Okay?
No,
Yeah.
according to ADIC, we should make two papers.
According to
Minimum
ADIC, so
three
that's fine. ADIC has their ideals, but when we make a paper, we are making one in which the same paper would contain items,
Yes.
items that cater to the high, the middle, and the average.
Same paper, yes.
The same paper will cater to that. That's, I think, what is CBSE saying. That's what CBSE is telling us, one paper. Although ADIC has a different idea, different paper, we have our own, what you call, argument on that. But whatever it is, our paper, whether we make 3 or 1, should see that the very clever one can do it, the very slow one can do it, and the middle one can do it. There are some questions. Give them some choice. Don't just give one question and only the clever one can answer. Some choice. Even CBSE nowadays are giving many choices, right? Many choices in the question. Why? This is for differentiation. Okay, I don't like this question. I can't answer. He can answer. She can answer. Like that. There are choices. This or that. They give, for that reason. Differentiate in the class that you are taking online, in the question paper, in the material that we are using. We can't use every material for every child. It's not easy. Okay, some material may be too hard for a child. So we need to do. But we cannot do anything much about in higher classes because in higher classes CBSE will have to do almost everything. Okay, so we'll have another discussion next time on differentiation. But right now, when you're having online classes, let me also tell you, this is not only for online class or e-learning. This is when they come face to face also, you can be using that. You and I can be using that. Okay, so that the exam system, you might have seen this. Exam system, that man is telling the elephant, the monkey, the penguin, all of them. For a fair selection, he says, everybody has to take the same exam. Please climb that tree. Please climb that tree. And who can only climb? Very well.
The monkey.
Monkey and maybe the bird will fly up to the tree. Okay. Elephant can climb. The moment elephant climbs, everything will come down. Okay? You know what happens. And then the fish, no chance at all. Maybe that fox or the wolf can climb trees. Okay? That's all. Others cannot. But if you give a test which something like, which everybody can do, that's differentiation, right? Elephant cannot do what the monkey can do. Monkey cannot do what the fish can do, right? You cannot be. Our children are different. We need to approach them in different ways in our e-learning or in our normal learning, right? To be done in e-learning or normal classes, which is a mixture of discussion. Now, I'm not asking the whole day you discuss. No, there's a mixture of discussion. Okay? And collaboration. Now, how you can ask me how collaboration is. How can you collaborate? I have collaborated with some of the classes, with even e-learning. I said, now 2 of you, 3 of you, you find out the answer of these questions. You research on this question. 3, 4 of you, you research on this. You research, you get the answers together and let's share it. Collaborate in the e-learning also, right? Collaborate in e-learning you can do. Sometimes collaborate, sometimes discuss, sometimes you show them a video, starting with new chapter. It's good to start with a video. If you have related to the chapter and audio clips, but it doesn't mean whole 35 minutes you play a video and finish it off. Okay? You play a video and get their curiosity triggered onto the lesson, right? And make sure our video you have well chosen. It's not that anything will do. Anything will not do. You got to get the video which is going to put their mind ready to receive that lesson. Okay, audio clips, hands-on exercises. Let them practice what you are teaching. You are teaching a language, let them practice. You're teaching science. The best thing is hands-on practice in science. You are teaching maths. Let them practice. Let them have the real feeling. Let them have the real world application. What is the use of learning English if they can't apply maths, if they can't use it? What is the use of learning anything if they can't have that real world application outside that they can apply? Give them hands-on practices. Your lesson active learning should be a mixture of all of this one after another in the 35 minutes. Of course, you can't have all of them. You can have 2, 3 of them together. Not continuously one type, I said. Continuously, if you lecture, sometimes you need to lecture 1 minute, 2 minutes, finish. No? After that, let them talk.
Excuse me.
Let them think. Make a meaningful variety. I didn't know, okay, we are talking about variety. I'll have video, I'll have audio, I'll have discussion, I'll have collaboration, all mixed up like khichdi. No, you make it. Doesn't mean that. It means it has to be meaningful to the topic. Whatever you do, you are guided by your topic, right? You are just not making a lot of things. Like, some movies they make, so many characters are there, so many heroes and heroines in the movie, and then what happens, and so many things. But the movie is useless because they don't have a proper theme, proper story, nothing is there. Nothing is there. You need to have it, make it meaningful for children. What do I want to talk here? What do I want to talk here? What do I want to discuss with you? One word I want to take out from here, which I'm going to talk to you. One word. Roxana,
Happy teacher.
yeah?
Happy teacher.
You are talking about happy? Yes. And one more word. Excited. Happy and excited. Children, you want children to be happy and excited about your lesson? Yes or no? Yes. Then what we should do? We're going to do different activities and all that. Okay, make them happy. Rajesh, what will you do? What will we do?
We need to attract the attention.
Okay, fine. activity, the attention. Yeah. Anna ma'am, glad you are here. All right. Bala ma'am.
Maybe some rewards.
Hmm? Some
please,
rewards is to make them happy. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else? Yes.
I need to be happy myself first.
You see, I haven't shown her
I
the
don't
thing
know.
at all. Because
Yes.
I don't want her to be bored after seeing it at home. She said, I myself need to be happy and excited.
Because I am like that only. That's why I'm saying.
Otherwise, I enter the class and I'm in a
Like
very
that.
sad mood. Look at them like this.
Probably.
How they'll be happy? Okay? And you're teaching them like that. You are teaching them as though you have had a very bad day or bad dream night last night and you are unhappy and every day you're like that and the children, what will they feel? Looking at you, they'll also become like, they'll become worse or they'll put off the camera, they go to sleep. Man is not happy. Sir is not happy. Alright, what are they supposed to be what are they supposed to be learning? Be happy and excited in the way you don't mean to say that you have to keep on acting, no. Your eyes, your way you speak to them, you show. Like if you are teaching, for example, science. Lata ma'am is teaching science, okay, chemistry, and then you tell them in your class, Lata ma'am, you are teaching science, right? And you are taking, okay, solids have, that usually solids have a definite shape and a definite volume, right? You tell them, right? Suppose you tell them in the class, Lata ma'am, how would be you go to the class and you say, solids have a definite shape and definite size. You tell them like that. And liquids have definite, don't have definite shape, but have definite size. Finish. Children also be looking like that. Hey. Be excited about the lesson you are teaching them. Solids, you should tell them, solids have a definite shape and a definite size. You know that? And also you know that liquids have definite do not have definite shape, but they have a definite volume. And you can show them. If you tell like that, then it'll make a difference to them. That is the way you say solids have definite shape and definite size. But liquids, if you talk like that, nobody, very few will listen. Okay? And you can't blame them to put their camera off or put whatever and not respond. Let's learn to be excited about what we are presenting. It's just like we are selling something to the children. Okay? And if you are selling something, it's like if we are selling something, we have to show excitement, no? If Samsung is selling its mobiles, right, it has to show the excitement. Samsung advertisement, look at that. Or iPhone advertisement. They say in a way, which is boring. No, they make it bright, colorful, and meaningful, and full of attraction, and full of excitement, so that people will look up and be attracted to buy. Children will look up and be attracted to learn, because the way you present. Such an important concept. Solids have fixed volume, fixed shape. Such an important concept you present them. You are presenting them not only by saying, in science you have so many opportunities to present them hands-on, practical, and show them. You are doing it, right? So that's the way. Be excited about your lesson. Be passionate about what you are presenting. Otherwise, say, close the shop and go home. Nobody will buy from us. Okay? So, in closing, once again, you can see how to keep your class interesting is the way you incorporate mystery into your lesson. Like, your lesson is like something, like a secret that you want to share with them, or something great that you are telling them. Some wonder into your lesson. It's not the same old thing, the sun rises in the east. It's something new. If the sun rises in the east, you can ask a question and say, supposing one day the sun doesn't rise, why do you ask like that? Why do you ask something which will trigger them and say, some mystery? Why the sun is always rising from the east? Why not one day from the west? Ask them like that, and and they will begin to think, right? They'll begin to think. Incorporate mystery, suspense into your question or your learning, and they will take more interest. Don't repeat classroom material. You have already shown some material, right? Some material, some video, something. Don't keep showing the same thing. Get out something new. That's why we need to be planning properly. Get out something new. They want to see something new, and you need to be, and you and I need to work on something new, some new material which puts on their attention. Games. You can always play games in all subjects. All subjects, but it's not playing games to pass time. See how 35 minutes will go. You know, some children are waiting when 35 minutes will pass and when this English class will be over. Oh, when this Hindi class will be over. Like that, some children are waiting. But if you keep them engaged, if you keep them engaged with some games related to the topic, they would take interest. Think outside the box. What does it mean, Adila? Think outside the box. Have you ever thought outside the box? What is thinking out of the box? What is thinking outside the box? Yes?
Whichever we are doing that new topic, we should think next step.
Next step. Okay. Sudhiri ma'am,
Yes.
we will think outside the box. Would mean,
So, the same example as you were told that sun rise in the east. Why sun rise in the east? Why not coming from the
so
west?
we are thinking
This is out of the
differently. Sometimes think differently. Oh, think on the same straight way. Don't think different out the box. We think differently.
Sometimes, no sir, that if you will ask like this question, they will laugh. Why ma'am, how it will come like this fact is happen ma'am, this is the real fact. It won't happen like this. They will talk. In library lesson I am talking like that, they will tell answer immediately.
Yeah, these are examples which I given you definitely. You are going to think of questions which are related to your chapter, right? Like, you know, related to your PE or whatever you are teaching, you will be making them think. Now, when I ask, if all jump together at one shot, at one time, now that is a valid question, right? What will happen if everybody jump together in the whole world in one shot and in 1 second? Don't know really what will happen if the whole world agreed to jump at one time. Now, these are questions which will make you think out of the box. What will happen? Will the earth shake? Whole earth shake? You don't know. My man is just trying to jump. Hello. Yeah, these questions will make them. Now, we don't really have to make some funny questions. No, we make them questions that really make them think, and there should be a possible answer to them. Now, don't ask a question with they will not have answer, I will have no answer, and then it will be an answerless question. No, you must also prepare before you ask a question. Don't you think so, Uddha?
Yes, yes.
Before I ask a tough question, you must be ready with the answer. Otherwise, they'll fool you, and they say, this teacher asked a question, and then he kept shut. And sometimes, very easily, we ask a question, we say, Maruf, you know, what is the currency of China? After asking, I am not waiting for him. I'm saying it is yuan. I am telling the answer. Don't tell the answer so quickly. Let the children answer. Let she answer. If nobody is there, and out of 30 children, then you give the answer. You give the answer. Otherwise, they will not think. No, the answers come. The moment you allow some very good children to give the answer immediately in the class, you tell them, please wait. Let this one answer. If they cannot, then you answer. The last one, the best one will answer. Sometimes you may ask the best one to answer, okay. But wait for the slower ones to answer. I always do that. Right? And you give the answer immediately after. I have seen some teachers, they ask a question and then they give the answer. Then where will the children think? Where will they think? They will not think. Okay, let them think, let them find out. In fact, they have the internet before them. You give them 1 minute or few seconds. Okay, research this question. Find out this answer. You know, ADEC is wanting us, the children, to research, to find out investigative question, research. That is the one given in the report. That is the one given in the report of the inspection. They want research. And our children are not researching. Now is the time they have this thing before them, right? This is my question, specific question, research this. You, and you, research this. You find out this, and after 5 minutes, I want the sharing and discussion. Let them research. Don't give them the answers all the time. Don't, because they will not learn. Gone are the olden days when our teacher will give us everything. Yes or no? Our teacher will give us everything. They are what you call in Hindi the guru. They will give everything and we just learn. We write on the notes and the bell will ring. We go home. Well, it was effective in those days, but now they have changed, right? Anyway, think outside the box. Give student choices. Once again, to remind you, choices in the question, choices in the activities also. Okay, and you vary your way. You want to teach them through audio or video, or through a little bit of lecture, or through a story, or through the practical, and real world experiences. Vary. Give them some choices. And remember the elephant and the bird and the fish. They are different. Connect material to students. Make your lesson interactive. Once again, I call e-learning as with one word, discussion. Discussion. Interactive. Not flowing only like this, but it should be flowing this way and this way. Back and forth, two-way traffic. Lively. Make it lively, right? Because it is a live class going on. Make it lively for yourself. Be excited that you are going to present today's lesson, which is in Islamic. This is the topic. And make it, you should be excited about that. If you're not excited, how you will present it? How will the children feel? What will they learn? We cannot just think that, okay, I need to finish my portion. This is my portion, I finish it in any way I like. Well, you may finish it, nobody will question you. But the effect is gone. It's not effective. It will not touch their life. They will learn it, will give the exam, it will not have any effect on their lives. Your lesson should have an effect on their lives too. It should touch their lives. Okay? And connect the material to students' lives. That's why I said connect the material to students' lives. Are your lessons touching their life? So he says, okay, my material, how will this match some touch their life? Or how will this, this game of football touch their life? That's a responsibility of a teacher to make your lesson touch their lives. We have just learned together how to make our lesson effective. Let's practice it. Whether it's online classes or whether they come normal, most of the things are going to be there. In the normal, no camera. That's the only thing. But eye contact and everything is there. Everything is there. Right? It's in your hands. It's in my hands to make our class more effective, more touching to the children, more personal to the children, more tailored to everybody's needs. Let's learn it. Let's practice it. Because it seems like the e-learning is going to go on for some more time. We don't know till what time. But whatever it is, whether it's e-learning or just learning, let's make it exciting. So let's close with a plenary in her, let's remember, no need of putting it on, right? Some of the things that, let me ask, Baruch said, we have shared. First thing, did you remember? One of the things. Face to face, the camera on. Okay, fine. Put them up.
Sir, teachers have to do eye contact with the children. They should engage with the children with different kind of activities we can give them. We can ask them to research. We can offer different material, different visual, different pictures, videos, everything we can do
Thank you.
to make it effective.
Thank
To be
you.
engaged with our kids.
Yes, ma'am.
Teacher become happy to give student become happy.
You are happy.
Yes,
Yes, you are happy. The children are happy. You are excited. The children are excited. If you are sad all the time, then you won't be. At times you may be sad for something, but it cannot be every day. It cannot be. You won't frighten the children with your, dangerous, what you say, countenance or face, and be happy, be pleasant, which most of you are, right? And anything, yes, sir.
So don't keep lecturing.
Yes, don't keep lecturing. Okay, sometimes we need to lecture some important point. We need to tell them. After that, take it from them. They will tell you a lot. They have got greater ideas, some of them, than us. Take it from them. Or if you can ask them to research, find out. Give 1 minute. This answer is there, find it out. Don't give lectures. That's
Tricky
great.
questions. We will give the stories and we will ask the tricky to think the children.
Correct, ma'am.
Yes,
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
Curious.
Trigger the curiosity, just trigger them, and they will know they need to learn. Why is this like that? Why? If you don't trigger them, they will, this thing I know, this thing I know. Something which is mysterious, which you and I need to think and make it curious for them.
Discussing
Something,
also.
yes, something
Discussing
simple.
and asking.
Yes, ma'am?
Discussing also.
Discuss. 2 ways, discuss it. Okay, discuss it. You make it, you have to see that question, make it curious for them. Why? Why is it like that? Why not like this? Okay, anybody else, ma'am? Ansi. Collaborate. Let them collaborate. You see, they are in different homes. Doesn't matter. They can still collaborate. Say and I just you find out this question, okay? And then I give you 1 minute. And then they will work.
Differentiate the question we will ask.
Differentiate. Look at them, because they don't learn in the same way. Okay, they cannot do the same thing, all of them. But all of them, they can do some of them things all can do, but everything they cannot do.
Make the children to research the things.
Yes, ma'am.
Without
Research.
the lessons.
Now they've got the computer before them, let them research. Let them find out that something which they come out and make it a question answer session. Ask them some tough question, but you must have the answer ready, okay? Don't ask them a tough question and walk away. Ask a tough question and walk away, that's that'll be a sad thing. You ask a question and
That's
run.
only they are doing, sir. When we are asking some question, immediately they will left the meeting, finished.
No, mic is not working.
They blame the internet.
Yeah.
Internet issue. Yeah, I said, poor internet, you are blaming the internet for everything. No, you're making an excuse. I know you want to run away. Anyway, they cannot run away all the time. You will catch them. You are smart to catch them somehow. Otherwise, we are teachers for what? We should be 1 step ahead of our students. No? Otherwise, we are teachers. We should be a little bit smarter. They are very smart, right? No doubt, the new generation is very smart. But you and I got to be a little bit smarter than them. Not that you have to make them feel small, but you need to be a little bit clever and wise to work it out. Quickly I will add. In China, the kung fu and the martial arts teacher would teach, supposing 10 things, 10 items to the students, and he will not teach 10, he will teach 9, and he will hide 1 for himself. You know why the teacher will do? I don't say you do. The teacher will teach 10 topics of martial arts. 1 he will hide. When the students will act smart with him, he will take out the 10th one and then he will put them down. You understand what I am saying? If the students act smart, he has the 10th one to show. It doesn't mean we will be like that. I mean to say, we need to be a little bit wiser than what they are. They are smart, but we can be wise. Okay? Smartness is nothing greater than wise wisdom. Please understand this. Everybody can be smart, but being wise is not, easy. You got to study. That's all I want to share with you. Thank you for your time. Thank you for being face to face here. Let's make our lesson effective for them. no matter how, whether it is online or face to face. Thank you. You have a good day. Thank you for being here. Thank you. You can continue your work. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shukran.